Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, Thomason's Once Upon a Nursery, where fun is all we have and negative opinions don't matter. I'm Tamara, the keeper of the nursery, and your host, as always. Please, if you would, hit that like and subscribe. And, maybe leave me some comments, follow me on Instagram, where I have all these babies, all of them. And if you are a returning subscriber, this is for you, from me. I love you. I do. So, today is So Blue Dolly Sunday, and we are going to change Juniper. And all you guys that are participating in my hashtag, I love it. I love your videos. I love seeing all your babies in blue. And remember, it doesn't have to be solid blue. It could just be like Trilo here, which is her lovey. See how he's just got blue ears and blue hands and stuff? Well, that's fine. Your baby could just have blue socks, or it could just have a blue blanket, or anything, just as long as there's something blue that I can see, like this. If that was the only blue she had, that would be perfect. So, welcome to my hashtag once again. Let's get it started. And this is my infinity scarf that I opened up the seam on the end and I made it into a long scarf, which essentially made into a little swaddling thing for Junie. So, I should tell you her name. Her full name is Juniper Novalee, and she came from Otard Dolls on AliExpress. She is 22 inches long. She has this cute little magnetic pacifier. My nose is itching like crazy. Allergies. It's just a plain little pink thing there. And she is dressed in her outfit from when she was on the Miss Becca's hashtag Reborn Sunshine Yellow Saturday. She was the last one. Trilo! No. Oh. I saved him. Saved your life, Trilo. This belonged to my daughter. This is from that show, Bear in the Big Blue House. It was on the Disney Channel. You guys remember that show? Remember? With Luna the Moon? Yeah. I used to buy my daughter a small little stuffy, like anytime she was sick, which wasn't very often, but whenever I'd go to the store to get her some medicine or whatever she needed, I'd always pick her up a little lovey to make her feel better. And this was one of the loveys. It was the very first time that she was ever sick, ever. She was about 2. I got her this. And then I gave it to little Miss Junie here. So I'm going to start taking her down and I'll show you what she's wearing. I'm going to be putting this little blue bow on her that I made. It's Hello Kitty, and it's the Gross Gain ribbon. And I just tied a little skinny ribbon in between, and it's got a claw clip. I should have put something on that, but I didn't. And then I'm going to put it on this blue headband. And I got these from the craft section at Walmart. And I got plain ones so that whenever I make bows, I can just pin them on there. And yeah, it's just a lot easier. And then, of course, she's part of the Cold Toes Club. A lot of them are. A lot of the little babies are. Oh, my nose is itching so bad. Oh my gosh. But here's her little socks. And I got these from the same wholesale store on Amazon that I got the socks that I had on yesterday for her. And then this is a vintage Faded Glory Baby from Walmart. It is sized 0 to 3 months. It has a lettuce edge around the neck. It has a little blue bow at the neck and elastic puff sleeves, and it's a gingham print, blue gingham, and it has a snap crotch. Very precious. This was my daughter's. So yes, it is vintage. How y'all doing today? Did it start taking this off? Oh, I should probably take this out. Oh my goodness. Very gently remove the bow. That is done. Okay. I'm always worried about their hair. I don't want anything to happen. It's got little thread pulls in it. Oh. I'm breaking it. Ooh, I better quit pulling on it. Silly me. Her little outfit. This is the very first outfit I got from Pat Pat. I love Pat Pat. Hashtag Pat Pat. Has a snap crotch, as you can hear. I have her pinned because it is too big for her. I can't get to... Okay. I got it. All right. No accidents. Woot, woot, no accidents. I'm going to try to slide it off just like that. And her little socks I got from Dollar Tree not too long ago. All right. Put these back here. See if I can slide this off. I'll take the other pin out if I can get this off of her. Like this. Ooh, you got the little fat arms. She got the chunky arms. Watch out for them fingers. There we go. She can't sit up yet. She's getting there, but she's not quite old enough for that yet. She's just a little baby still. She still has to have all kinds of help. Whoop-de-doo. She has hand-rooted hair and hand-painted eyebrows. Look at that crazy hair. Oh. And, oh, hand-rooted eyelashes. I have restuffed and reweighted her so that she can curl up if she wants to. I'll show you this close up. It's 0 to 3 months, and it's got elephants and clowns and monkeys on ponies and bunnies jumping out of hats and Ferris wheels and a big top and a seal on a ball. And okay, that's good enough. If there's anything else in that picture, then it's just going to have to stay there because I'm done with that. So I wanted to tell you guys a really interesting story. And I want you to make your own conclusion or come to your own conclusion as to what happened exactly. So, because I still don't know. And this isn't going to take long, so I hope my story doesn't take long. So I a few years ago, I went and I lived in England, in South Yorkshire, for a couple of years. Um, the first time that I flew to England, of course, I had many, stops along the way. And one of my flights, oh, this was also my very first time to ever fly. And I flew out of the country. I did. So, uh, I was flying from, I think it was from Chicago to New Jersey. And there was some weather issues. And so my flight left late. So I got to New Jersey late. And when I arrived, my flight to England had just taken off like 15 minutes prior to. So I was like pretty scared. I'd never done this before, so I was terrified. I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought I was going to die or something. But like on the plane, when I realized I was going to be late, like I started crying, and there was an elderly couple on the plane who, it was a tiny plane too. It was really tiny, but they felt bad for me, and like they asked me why I was crying, and I told them, and they were very sweet, and they're like, everything will be all right, and they said, we live in New York. If worse comes to worse, we can offer you a bed for the night. We'll see. We're not going to leave you. And it was just very sweet of them, very sweet. So then I get to the airport, and that's when they tell me I've missed my flight. I start bawling my head off because I don't know how to handle things. And everybody was like wanting to help me. Like everybody was so helpful. I was in Newark, New Jersey, and so I got booked on the flight for the next day and everything. So I got that taken care of. But I really didn't have that much like traveling money. I had a little bit of money, but I didn't have money for like hotels and stuff. I was supposed to go straight to England. So I was worried about that. And like I didn't even know how to find a hotel, like I didn't know any of this stuff. But like I was walking to go and retrieve, since I wasn't on the flight, they took my bags off, but I was walking to go and retrieve my bags from the carousel to take them with me to whatever hotel I could find to stay in for the night. And as I was walking down there, I heard someone saying, excuse me, and I turned, and it was the man and the woman, the older couple. And the woman comes up there and she gave me a hug and she told me everything was going to be okay. And she stuffed something into my hand and she said, here, this should help. And she said, we would let you come and stay with us, but we're afraid we can't get you to the airport in time in the morning. And I was like, oh no, I appreciate it. It's, you're so nice. You're so kind. Thank you for staying with me. Da 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 da, And I opened up my hand and they gave me $100. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, no, you don't have to do this. You don't even know me. And she's like, She's like, I'm not going to take no for an answer. She said, just take the money and go take care of yourself. Get whatever done you need to get done. And she gave me their phone number, and she said that if I needed to, I could give them a call and they would help me more. But they had to go. I understand. So I kind of just like fiddled around for a little bit because I didn't really know like where to go really or what to do. And then suddenly this girl comes up At the time I smoked. So I was looking for a cigarette in my bag, and this girl comes up and she was like, "What's wrong?" Because I was still crying. And I just, poured everything out on her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I can remember her exactly, her hair, her clothes, how tall she was, but I cannot remember her face. So, yeah. So, spilled my guts to her, told her, what happened and all that. Told her about the old people that gave me the money, and she was like, "Do you need a cigarette?" And I was like, "Yes, please," And so she pulled one out of her pocket. She gave me a cigarette, and she smoked with me, and she said, "Do asked me if I knew how to do any of this stuff, like booking a room and getting on the shuttle and all that." And I was like, "No, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever flown ever in life," you know. And she was like, "Okay, well, I'll help you." She went and I followed her. She helped me carry my bags and stuff. Like she carried the biggest bag, and I had like my carry-on and then the other smaller bag. But I followed her, and we went into that side to these little phone things, and she booked me a room, and she got the shuttle taken care of for me. She walked me up to the place where the shuttle was going to come to, because it was like you had to get on this tram and like ride somewhere else to go there. I don't know. This place was huge. So I was going to show you this little this little pacifier that I modified for her. Put this on her right there. Oh, so we were sitting up where the shuttle was going to come through, and we were waiting for the shuttle, and we were still talking, just lighthearted talking, and I was just telling her about my trip and that I was scared and all this and that, And the shuttle comes finally, and the shuttle guy gets out, and he walks around to the side of the van and around the back. And I come off the curb. She comes off the curb with me, and we go, and she sets my bag down right at the entrance in the back of the van, and I handed my smaller one to the guy because he was putting him in. And, I was kind of helping him out or whatever. And I turned around to say thank you to the girl, and she was gone. Like, she was nowhere. Like, there was only maybe 4 people outside at the time. It was pretty late at night, but she was gone. She just disappeared. Like, I was like, "Sir?" I asked the driver, I said, "Did you see where that girl went?" He said, "What girl?" And I was like, "The girl that helped me carry my bags up here." And he said, "I only saw you, ma'am." What? He only saw me. So, what was that? There's a lot more to that story, but that's all involving her. And this is another pillow I made. But you tell me what that was. Divine intervention? I don't know. I'm not sure. So, that was pretty scary. So I hope you enjoyed that story. Leave me some comments down below and tell me about some kind of mysterious, happenings that you've had, or a mystery that you couldn't quite figure out. And I appreciate you guys watching this video and joining in with me for So Blue Dolly Sunday once again. And I love that you hung out with us. It was really great. I love hanging out with you guys. This is like one of my favorite parts. of my day when I video is the fact that I'm going to be getting to hang out with you guys. So it makes me so happy. But I do hope that you will return to us when we return. And when we return, I'll be uploading on Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, plus bonus videos in between. So from me and Junie, we want to say thank you, Mom, for making this hashtag. Am I thanking myself? I am thanking myself. I forgot. This is my hashtag. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So for me and all the babies here at Thomason's Once Upon a Nursery, we want to say we love you and we appreciate you, and have a blessed day.